alien statue. So my alien statue, which I got about 3 years ago, September 2021. I got it in the special edition for Destroy All Humans 1 remake. The special edition, right? So it came with the statue. There's like this backpack and the PC copy of the game, and as well like a stress ball and like this a poster, like a poster as well. So yeah, so first off, you know, with this statue, lots of detail like in the statue, from the head, right, to the, you know, the hands, to the legs, right. This is my biggest statue that I owned. It's almost 60 centimeters, almost 60 centimeters, right. And yeah, so no, well, it's not really available much places outside of eBay. But like when I bought it, it was literally only $250. I would imagine no, because it is, again, it is a rare, and you know, scalpers, it's gonna be probably 3 times that price now. And yeah, but again, you know, a very nice statue, very solid, right? And if you like, you know, again, alien, this overall, you know, like, it's a very cool alien looking statue, right? And yeah, you know, they put a lot of detail into it. And how many times, like, very rarely do we see like a video game kind of special edition statue. Most of the time it's something like a map or some sort of extra book, or you know, some sort of code for skin DLC. But like this one here, you know, they're giving like a full-on statue like with the game. And yeah, the statue, and again, statues this size, they go for $700 to $1,000, right? Especially if it's like a DC or Marvel statue. But this one though is pretty priced. Like, it's priced pretty fairly for the size. At the time, 3 years ago, when I bought it. And yeah. So first off, you know, like the face design, right? The face or the head design, like, is a very detail. And yeah, the eyes is like a red, kind of looks like a red and black sky, right? Or kind of looks like this kind of a galaxy itself within its eyes. And yeah. In the games, that the eyes actually shine. So if you play the like when you play the game, you see the eyes they actually shine. And yeah, but lots of detail here. Like, it is sculpted beautifully here, right? Like in the eye bag area here as well. He has no like the eyebrow area. He has no eyebrows. We can see here, right? You know, this part here goes sculpted beautifully, right? Lots of detail there. And yeah, detail here like on the face, from the wrinkles, right? In his, you know, forehead area. The forehead, you see like holes here, kind of like in a sponge, right? And yeah, those groove areas. And yeah, the eyes, right? Aside the eyes, the teeth too, like, it's pretty detailed too as well. He has like this smirk look on his face, right? Like he's about to smile, like from far back, if you look at it like from far back. And yeah, you can see what I love about the head is the brain. So you can see at the you know, the actual brain. And the temporal lobe, so the side of his skull here, is actually a transparent, so you can see his brain. But the brain actually glows, so I believe like glows like a greenish type of a blue light in the game. And yeah, so this is a pretty cool, right? It looks like an actual human brain. And yeah, over time though, this statue, it did kind of lose its color, so it was a little bit more purple, like his skin was more purple. Now it's more bluish. And yeah, so yeah, you know, lots of detail here. There's some awkward lines. There's gonna be some awkward lines, I believe, like on the back of him too as well. The back of his neck, right? There's like an awkward line right here if you look at the middle, right? And yeah, so yeah, and you know, he has like these spores here, kind of like on you know, on like a squid. You can see like, you know, kind of like this spinal design to it. It's pretty cool. And yeah, and he's a very skinny neck, right? So yeah, the face head area like was done very well. Another thing too, like the statue he's holding like the globe, like a symbolism of him conquering Earth, right? Well, it's not so much conquering, right? He's more so kind of like assimilating and kind of disguising himself upon the humans. So if you open this up here now, it's like a stress ball, right? It's like, you know, another little you know, a model of him, right? And yeah, so the stress ball too is pretty cool, right? Yeah, that's pretty cool. The hands, right? The hands, he has this kind of like this light purple kind of metallic shine gloves on here, right? Same with that there. And yeah, so the uniform itself, the uniforms are the original, I believe the original Kryptos Berenium is actually based on, you know, the so again, every time Crypto dies in the game, right, he's very OP. He clones, so he keeps sending back clone copies of himself. He died, the original Crypto died, right, and then he had a kind of some sort of a replacement come back for him. And yeah, so yeah, this is the original suit in Destroy All Humans 1. I believe it's also like in the original, just his face looked a little bit different. And yeah, this area here I believe is for the jetpack. So this area is for the jetpack here, like with the the wires, right? Yeah, but I like the purple with the white, right? The white, these kind of like these, what are those? A pentagon, a design like on this suit. And yeah, so yeah, I love the pose. I love the pose, right? He's in like kind of like that I don't care kind of a conquering pose, right? But again, he has the smirk on his face, which is pretty cool. And yeah, now the base, not much is going on like with the base. The base is pretty empty and bland, right? But the base is pretty lightweight, so it makes, so again, most of the weight is from the statue, right? Not the base. There's some statues where the bases take up a lot of surface area and they're very big, but this base is very simple. It's bland. I love the rifle. He's carrying, right, the disintegrator, sorry, the fire ray or disintegrator ray, right? I can't really pronounce it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So this one basically melts, right? It's kind of like a fire, so it's like a flame type of bolts. And there's lots of design here, like in the actual rifle itself, or the ray, right? Lots of design. I like the metal, right? The metal like is pretty well done here. This is the trigger area here, and yeah, the same one too, the same gun that was in Destroy All Humans 2 and I believe 3 as well, right? There's the other one with the Zap-O-Matic. That's the one that shocks, so it shocks enemies. This one, melts enemies, right, to flesh, sorry, to ash. And yeah, the boots as well. The boots, it's very similar to what you saw in the game. If you play the game, right, the boots again are the wrinkles. I like the wrinkles, and you can't really see what he has. I believe he has 2 toes, basically. His alien design has 2 toes. But I love the blue. I love the blue right here. I would have actually rathered it if it was blue. So if here was blue, instead of purple, it was just blue, right? All around here, like on his gloves. But the purple too as well looks pretty cool. So overall, a very solid statue. A very solid statue with lots of detail. Big size, right? And yeah, best to find somewhere like if you're gonna get this, find somewhere like with lots of space for it. And yeah, it's not it's not too wide. It's not a very wide statue, but it is a taller statue. So it is a pretty tall statue. And yeah, so yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you.